The Vinsmoke family ruled over the entirety of the North Blue, thanks to their advanced technology and strong army. But it seems like their reign ended when the world government started to fight against them as well. But how did the world government defeat the Germa 66 armies knowing how strong Germa 66 are and their advanced technology? The logical conclusion here is that the world government has also advanced technology just like Germa. But if this was the case, then why the Marines are not using this technology anymore? For example, the Marines in Marineford, they did not use anything special in terms of the weapons or anything military related. But if the Marines don't have advanced technology, then how did they manage to defeat Germa 66? Here's how I think they managed to win against them. The Marines were no match against the armies of Germa 66, so they hired someone else to fight for them. Someone who is strong enough to take on Germa 66 and also has advanced technology. I think Sanji's family are not the only Vinsmokes out there. They are just one branch of the Vinsmoke family. There is at least one more branch. I think Judge has a brother or maybe more than one. Since he has 5 children, it's very likely that his father had more than one child as well, which is very normal for royal families. I think their island is this flying island that abducted Capone's ship, and Capone is working for them. And this is why after they abducted him, they let him and his crew go unscathed. Capone was not acting on Big Mom's order when he shot Peckham's, and since he thought Peckham's would die, he told him for who he is working. And this would explain why Peckham said, "You underestimating Mama will be your downfall." Since Vinsmoke Judge is seeking the help of the pirates in order to ensure his victory this time, they are doing the same thing as a countermeasure. It is very likely that they have other pirates working for them as well, besides Capone. It could be that their symbol is only 1 6 instead of 2 6s. I think there is a connection between Vinsmoke family and Enel. He has 3 6s. If you compare Enel's symbol and Germa 66, they look the same in terms of the design. And the other similarities that they have is the technology. Enel was able to build a flying ship. Maybe he copied the design and the concept from their flying island. And they treat their subordinates in the same way. They are ruthless. They consider their men just like tools to achieve a goal and nothing more. And just like we saw a Germa 66 that was hired to win that war on Broccoli Island, the same was with Judge's brother's army. They were hired by the world government. They were the only ones who can take on the Germa 66 armies because they also have advanced technology. I think the story of Sora, the warrior of the sea, is based on true events, because those wars against the Germa 66 are real. Maybe Sora is not a real person, or he is, and he could be a Vinsmoke from the other branch of the family. Or Sora symbolized the army who was fighting against the Germa 66. And this is why Sora had the same technology as Germa 66 and he was able to fight against them. But he wasn't a Marine. And the world government, in order to look good in front of the world, they said he was. I don't think they did fight against Germa 66 just for the money. I think they were not happy with Germa 66 growing in power and in territory. Now that Judge is preparing his army to conquer the North Blue again, the other side of the family is taking countermeasures as well. On the Whole Cake Island we could see a war, maybe as big as Marineford, where multiple parties will fight each other for different reasons, and it will be chaos. In this war you will have Big Mom and her army, Germa 66 army, and the other branch of the Vinsmoke family and their alliance with Capone and possibly others. Luffy with the people that he has now with him, and we could see others joining with him, or maybe someone from his grand fleet will show up. The people of Totland I think will rebel against Big Mom. Maybe a few supernovas will join this fight as well, since we know at least 4 of them entered the Totland in the past. I don't think the Marines will stay out of this one. And maybe one of the Shichibukai could join. Maybe Weebly, since he could be after Luffy. Would you be excited to see this war? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and share if you liked this video, and subscribe for more One Piece videos.